Hey everyone, welcome to today's video where we're going to be creating a game called Dodge the Enemy using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and we're going to be getting some help from ChatGPT, a language model trained by OpenAI. ChatGPT will give us some ideas and suggestions for our game, so let's get started. Step 1. Setting up the HTML. The first thing we need to do is set up the HTML for our game. We'll start by creating a basic structure with a container div, a score div, and a canvas element for our game board. Let's ask ChatGPT for some suggestions on what to include in our HTML. ChatGPT generates some suggestions for HTML elements and we incorporate them into our code. Step 2. Styling with CSS. Next, we need to style our game using CSS. We'll add some basic styles to make it look nice and also set up some positioning for our game elements. Let's ask ChatGPT for some suggestions on how to style our game. ChatGPT generates some suggestions for CSS styles and we incorporate them into our code. Step 3. Adding gameplay with JavaScript. Now it's time to add some gameplay to our game using JavaScript. We'll start by setting up our game loop, adding our player character, and adding some enemies for the player to avoid. Let's ask ChatGPT for some suggestions on how to make our game more challenging and fun. ChatGPT generates some suggestions for gameplay mechanics and we incorporate them into our code. Step 4. Refining the game. We have a basic game working, but now it's time to refine it and make it more polished. We'll add some sound effects, adjust the game difficulty, and add some animations to make it more engaging. Let's ask ChatGPT for some final suggestions on how to make our game even better. ChatGPT generates some suggestions for final touches and we incorporate them into our code. And there you have it, our Dodge the Enemy game created using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript with some help from ChatGPT. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and enjoyable. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Our code is generated, as I have created 3 different files: HTML, CSS, JavaScript in a folder. Let me show you the result. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more tutorials.